Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. And we've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Kevin Love.
We've seen him regress as a rebounder these past few seasons. His numbers have come down in that department, and I'd like to see him concentrate on bringing them back up. I'm sure the team would as well. You can never have enough rebounding.
So here's Miami's starting group. Adebayo is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then it's Tyler Hero. Then there's Alec Burks. And it's Ware in at the 5, home in the paint. They've got Bol. Fred VanVleet out there with Brandon Miller. Then there's Jalen Duren. And it's Bird in at the 3 slot. And Greg, here we are, not yet halfway into the season. For players, has the wear and tear already set in?
It can. Sometimes it's the accumulation by the end of a season, but other times it's just a challenging stretch that can leave you weary.
Stolen by Hero. Wiggins passes to Ware. Wiggins against Burke. Inside. Bol kicks to Bird. Bol, a screen on Wiggins. Back to Bol. It's stolen by Adebayo. And here's the fast break. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. Buries the long-range jumper.
Well, if Wiggins hits these three-point balls at a high clip, he'll become a much better player and more dangerous for this offense.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I was able to catch up with the head coach of the home team. They were raving about an opposing player, in this case, Andrew Wiggins. Coach said, I have tons of respect for Wiggins. 100% effort on both ends. Andrew can beat you scoring it, but he can also be a shutdown defender. High praise for Wiggins, the former first overall pick. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David. And it's the Heat on the break. Ware passes to Burks. Wants to get it to Adebayo and does. Wiggins left side. No good from outside. Wiggins has gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. VanVleet with it. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Miller against Burks. Oh, that's blocked. And they're able to recover. Second chance shot. That one goes. Count it.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Yeah, he's got to be a little bit more on their radar after knocking down something like that.
Back to Hero. Adebayo with a screen on VanVleet. Hero, that's a 2-pointer. Buries the jump shot.
And a nice 6 cents back there from Hero using that pick and roll.
Gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. And Brent, if the super team era is indeed coming to a close, the Miami Heat were one of the most successful examples.
Yeah, Kevin, you're obviously referring to the Heatles with LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, and Chris Bosh. I think there are some fans out there that go back to when it was that they had that press conference and were throwing up 6, 7, 8. And so 2 titles, yes, of course, amazing. Chances to win championships, amazing. Could there have been more? Possibly.
And here's Burks, following Larry Bird's 3. Here's Adebayo. Really struggled in the loss against Minnesota. 4 on the clock. Ware dishes to Burks. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you watch Miller, he keeps the defense on its heels. They don't know what he's going to do.
This is his first free throw of the game. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. Both free throws good for Miller.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
There's Hero with the three. The three-pointer is right on target. Hero's got 5 points so far.
You can tell Tyler Hero has put some hours in shooting the rock.
Bird looking it over. Pass to Miller. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Well, let's hope there isn't any carryover from that letdown in this one.
Count that one from Van Vliet.
And expect smart plays like that from Van Vliet. He is a clever floor general who knows how to create.
Here's Burks. He takes it in, and he uses the glass on the layup.
When he felt the double team coming, quickly located the open man.
Gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Bird outside. Back to Van Vliet, and it's blocked. Wiggins right side. The quick look, no good that time.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
Ball kicks to Miller. Hands it from downtown. 5 points in the game.
And nice mechanics from Miller there. Ready to fire as that pass is coming.
Pass to Adebayo. Back to Hero. Lets it go with the three. And the three ball is good. Hero's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Heat.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Now, here's Duren. Still without a basket. Misses the baby hook.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Poked away, stolen by Bird. And here we go. Fast break. Van Vliet's got it. He's looking for Duren and finds him.
A strong finisher at the rim. That's Jalen Duren.
Miami's on 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Takes a step back. Here's Adebayo. And Ball sends it back. Miller outside. They double team Bird. Here's Duren. And Ware pulls it down. The Heat have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Burks. And Ball pulls it down. Gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game.
Injury, Jalen Duren injured. Oh, man. Let's take a look at this. Oh, man, our main center's out. Second best player just got hurt.
Go to the 2K leaderboard and look at the NBA's best rebounding teams for this last month.
I mean, they've taken their rebounding to another level, getting physical and playing with a ton of energy.
On defense, Miami. They trail by 1. Bird passes to Wagner. Back to Bird. And the layup's good off the glass. Bird's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Pass to Wiggins. Here's Ware. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And Wiggins showing a bit of strength, even with that frame of his, able to take the punishment and still get the score.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Free throw good, Wiggins.
And Andrew Wiggins came into this league as such a special talent. It's so great to see all of that blossoming this far into his career.
Now here's Bird. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. From the left block. And it's Wagner missing. He'd have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Well, G.A. Adebayo came from very humble beginnings.
Yeah, raised by his mother. And Kevin, Bam's main motivation in life was to get her out of that trailer. He worked extremely hard and now arguably a top 25 player.
Now Van Vliet. It's Bird, top of the key. Christie the best to Wagner. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
First personal foul, second team foul.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Anderson, who's checked in for the Heat.
Shooting one.
And so it's Burks bringing it up now for the Heat. They trail by one. Anderson outside. Pass to Ware. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. 6 on the shot clock. No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. The wing jumper off target. Gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. Burks against Van Vliet. Christie the pass to Bird. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Bird's got 9.
Strong start here early. 4 of his first 5 made.
Adebayo kicks to Anderson. There's the pick. There's the lob to the hoop. And stolen by Wagner. Caruso finds Bird. It's tipped. Pass to Christie. And here's Bird. Miami grabs the miss. Ware's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, we all know about what Heat culture means. Bam Adebayo says we share the ball, play together, and we know where the shots are going to come from. We're just blessed to have a team like this. Everybody buys in, everybody competes, and everybody wants to get the job done. Kevin, back to you.
They've got great chemistry. Thanks, David.
Nice jump shot, Van Vliet. He can stretch the floor for you or hit there from the mid-range.
Back to Adebayo. Wiggins against Christie. They need this. That shot is off.
It wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
And an aggressive inside play there from Van Vliet. Not letting the foul deny him from getting the shot off.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And he is a cool customer at the line, guys. You've got to be when you're shooting 84% on the season.
Brendan Watford's checked in for Larry Bird. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
And, you know, it takes an intelligent player to match up with bigger guys and win. Fred VanVleet is that player. He can outsmart guys who have, on paper, the advantage.
VanVleet outside. Pass to Christie. Caruso against Anderson. VanVleet with it. And here's Wagner. Rebound Love. Here's Larson. Defended by Christie. Outside Rozier. Driving inside. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
For Rozier to be effective, that's just what he has to do. Keep moving, don't sit back and be passive.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. .58 seconds left in the first. VanVleet outside. Pass to Caruso. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Anderson passes to Love. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even.
And the physical defense, not enough to stop Love. He's just too strong down low.
Here's Christie. And there's the drive.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Adebayo, high post. Watford on him. 12 seconds left in the first quarter. Now, here's Adebayo.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The Heat shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
Shooting for Miami, Idris Bam Adebayo. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for it. And the Heat making a change here. That one misses. Puts up a deep 3. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. They lead by 1. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
Just playing some real gritty defense right now, just getting up in bodies and forcing a lot of turnovers.
Alex Caruso out there with Brendan Watford. Then there's Christie. Then it's Simmons. And it's Nance in at the 5. Here's Christie. Tries from 16. And he connects with the jumper.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And for the Heat, the guard pair will be Hero and Mchale. Then there's Kevin Love. And there's Anderson. And it's Jovic in at the four-man position. Hands out there with Trendon Watford. And it's Alex Caruso. Then there's Christie, and it's Simmons in at the point guard position. Well, Brent, since entering the NBA, Tyler Hero has been a constant scoring threat.
Yeah, Kevin, the scoring for Tyler Hero is always going to be there. He is a bucket, but the defensive improvement and really just the physicality that he needs to play with. Those are areas that Tyler could shore up a little bit to make sure he's on the floor for some of the biggest moments of a season.
Brandon Miller, he's checked in for Christie. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot, can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
Caruso kicks to Miller. Clock at 6. Over Love. Miller, no luck.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
Marquez against Nance. Pass to Love. Shoots over Caruso, and it's Love missing. Gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Here's Simmons, and he converts the layup. Simmons got his first basket of the night.
And here's a guy who loves playing inside. Simmons can play some bully ball down low.
Here's Hero. Kicks it out to Love. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hero.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing, scratching your head to that turnover.
And so here's the home team. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Pass to Miller. Screen by Watford. Miller kicks to Caruso. Just 5 on the clock. And it's good off the back rim and in. Caruso's got his first bucket in this one.
And not just the score. Miller can dish it as well, showing great vision on that play.
Hero from long range. Caruso grabs the miss.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
Now, here is Miller. He has 5. It's hauled in by Hero. Pass to Anderson. The shot that time, not on target. Simmons with the defensive effort. Miller with the ball. Guarded now by Anderson. Outside for Simmons. Back to Miller. Now here's Caruso. And here's Nance. He's guarded by Love. 11 feet away. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. A different look for Miami. Ware's checked in. And Alec Burks subbed in for Jaime Jaquez. The Heat trail by 5. To the middle. Oh! And that one is hammered home.
Hero knowing about the whens and the wheres for an assist.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Miami shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
And Hero drops them both.
And Hero, one of those guys you just rely on coming in and giving you that offensive pop. Does a lot of things for his team on that end of the floor.
Pass to Bull. Nice move. He lays it in.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. It's a 3-point game. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. And that game will kick off a 4-game homestand. And Bull sends it back. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Well, good job by Tyler just finding the open teammate and showing some good awareness.
Miller with the ball. 5 points in the game. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to go on Alec Burks. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
At the line for your home team, Brandon Miller. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Fred VanVleet is checked in for Simmons. And so he hits both. The Heat trail by 3. Anderson outside. Outside, Hero. He nails it, and we're tied up. Hero's got 17.
First 3 of the quarter and 3rd overall, guys. The defense might want to step up just a little bit on him from this point on.
Now here's VanVleet. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Bird outside. Just 4 to shoot. Oh, and the jam by Bird.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Burks against VanVleet. Pass to Anderson. Back to Hero. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Here's Dosunmu. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
Well, the D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from 3-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Here's VanVleet after Alec Burks' score. And VanVleet, here we go. It's deflected. Here's Anderson. And that's collected by Bird. Bird's got his 5th rebound in this one. Bull the pass to Bird. Here's VanVleet. 5 points in the game. Bird inside. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Bam Adebayo is checked in for Miami. Wiggins comes in for Kyle Anderson. Free throw good. Bird.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Hero against Miller. Right at the free throw line. Shots good by Hero. Hero's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Hero can beat his opponents from all over the floor. He can get that shot off so quick.
Wiggins with the block. VanVleet against Hero. Here's Ware. His last outing, he had 8 points. Nice move. Hero attacking. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one is on Bull.
Hero does a nice job driving in there and then making sure he gets fouled.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line and didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
Alex Caruso. He's checked in for Dosunmu.
Well, you can tell that dependability on the court means a lot to Tyler Hero. He wants to be that guy for his team night after night.
Bull setting the pick for VanVleet. So a moment now to see the story for Brandon Miller.
And his three-point shooting has gotten a lot better over his last 10 games. He looks so much more comfortable from beyond. There's no doubt he's got the green light to let it fly whenever the shot's there for him.
And he makes the first.
Damn, Jalen Duren's going to be out for the next 4 to 6 weeks for Boston. Oh, my goodness. That's their main rebounder out. Oh, that's a horrible injury right there, man. That's going to hurt.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for Miami. Trailing by 2, coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
In the NBA, you've got to keep pace. It's a fast track out there, and I thought their lack of hustle defensively was the story of the game.
Well, you can't allow any opponent to shoot that kind of percentage. If you do, it's just going to be so tough to keep up.
Adebayo with a screen on Miller. Always going up for the alley-oop here. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks. Bam Adebayo talked about how his mentality has evolved over his career. He said, shoot the ball. I feel like that's been my evolution. It sounds very simple. And I came into this league as a defender. I feel like the progression's been shoot the ball, worry about everything else later. Kevin?
Certainly, DA is a two-way threat. Here's Adebayo. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Bam grabs the board, and then Bam knows what to do.
Now Van Vliet. He's got 7. And here's Bird. Back to Van Vliet. Takes a 3. Play by Bird to set it up. Van Vliet's got 10.
And you have to appreciate the confidence. Van Vliet wastes no time shooting the rock when he is in that groove.
Hero kicks to Wiggins. Pulls it up. And Bull pulls it down. Bull's got his 4th rebound in this one. It's stolen. Burks against Miller. Pass to Adebayo. Outside, Hero. Burks with it. Covered by Miller. Adebayo with a screen for Burks. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down. Burks has got 4 this quarter.
Shooting it with more confidence now. Look at his face. He didn't look quite right in the opening minutes. Finding it now.
Pass to Bird. And Adebayo sends it back.
And Bam with the emphatic block.
Kyle Anderson is checked in for Tyler Hero.
Number 20, Kyle Anderson.
Shot clock at 5. Bull finds Bird. Miami grabs the miss.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Now, here's Adebayo. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play. So we'll see Alex Caruso go to the line here. It goes on Kyle Anderson.
Alex Caruso.
That one misses for Caruso. The Heat with the lead. On the wing, Wiggins, covered by Miller. Pass to Ware. Shoots over Van Vliet. Another shot. Here's Wiggins. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Third personal foul.
And Wiggins anticipated that one. He saw the foul coming, and he made sure to get that one off.
Andrew Wiggins.
All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for Miami.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
Well, they've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
Free throw good, Wiggins.
And just over 80% from the line right now. A big improvement over what they shot in that first quarter.
And both free throws good for Wiggins.
And the winner's mentality Wiggins has is commendable. A hard worker who wants to keep improving.
On the wing, Bird. Over Anderson. No good from Bird.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And here's the upcoming schedule now for the Miami Heat. On Tuesday, the Chicago Bulls come into town, tipping off a homestand for them. Then on Thursday, they'll defend home court against the Utah Jazz.
And that game against Portland, it's the second game of a back-to-back, and you know they're going to be feeling the effects of it. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes a toll.
No good on the free throw. And the second free throw, good.
And you have to like the way he's attacking the defense, drawing fouls and getting himself chances at the line this quarter.
Now here's Van Vliet. He's got 10 from outside the arc. Bird can't hit.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Personal foul.
You know, Brent, when you wonder why GMs take a risk on Project Bigness, Bam Adebayo is an example of why they do just that.
Yeah, Kevin, it's not always about the project working out. It's about teams that have a plan for the project, and certainly Miami was able to do that. You have to credit Bam. He put the work in. The guy has been solid. He's an all-star. He's continuing to improve, and he gives you everything on both ends of the floor every night. Adebayo is by no means an ordinary big in this league. He's just one of the few players in the NBA who can legitimately guard 1 through 5, a true defensive anchor.
And he's good on the second. 55 seconds left in the second quarter. Now, here's Pippen. Pass to Bird. Over Anderson. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Bird's got 16.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Good ball movement here by Miami. Stolen by Pippen. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
And how about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
Burks looking around. Pass to Wiggins. Over Christie. Tyler Hero has been leading the charge for the Miami Heat. He got to double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thank you. Andrew, the energy and effort were apparent throughout that first half. How were you able to do it?
We had a good practice, working hard, really putting things together. Keep doing that, we can come out with a W.
Hey, thanks for your time. We appreciate it. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
You know what time it is. It's time for your fan half-court shots. Please direct your attention to center court. Idiot beat.
Thanks for joining us. The story through the first half, the Miami Heat in a game so far that's been close.
I like how they've been hitting the boys, man. Playing real hard. That's great sign for the second half.
Yeah, but the score is close. And if they want to pull away, you got to do more than rebound.
New topic. Fellas, we've got a number of strong contenders for this year's three-point contest.
You got to love All-Star Weekend, guys, especially when it comes to the three-point contest.
I think we should have a three-point contest right now. You and me, Shaq. Come on.
I don't know.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You got to like what Tyler Hero has done in this one.
And the way he goes at defenders, he is bound to get to the line just like he did there in that first half.
They're almost inviting contact, that attack mentality on full display.
Shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Here's who Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half with. We've got Alec Burks. Adebayo is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Ware in at the center position. Hero kicks to Ware. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Ware's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for the Heat. Here's Christie going inside. Goes to the reverse layup and pops it in.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Hero from long range. And Bull pulls it down. Bull's got his fifth rebound right now in the game. Here's Caruso. Bird outside for the lead. It's good from long range. Bird's got 19 points.
Just such great consistency on that jump shot. Even though he's not always squared up, Bird terrific in the catch and shoot game.
Now here's Adebayo. Wiggins outside. Outside Hero. 6 to shoot. Trying to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. And they're on the break. Christie can't make it.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
Completely lost focus. You can't get 2 steps ahead. The third quarter has not started well. Just 1 of 4.
Here he goes. Bird outside. Over Wiggins. Rebound by the Heat. Ware's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Pass to Hero. Now here's Adebayo. Yep, it counts. Adebayo's got 8 points.
Well, if this is a physical contest, Adebayo's going to win out.
Pippen with it. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Pass to Caruso. Back to Bird. Over Adebayo. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Fred VanVleet is checked in for Pippen.
Number 5, Fred VanVleet.
Heat have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. To the inside. Here's Ware. Bull covering, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
47% from the floor, getting it done. And Adebayo sends it back.
And a menace defensively. Adebayo with the swat. He's an all-defensive team member for a reason.
The ball goes to Miami.
And now look at the teams that have shot the ball the best over the course of the last month.
Well, over the last month, they've started to hit a high percentage of shots, and I think it's due primarily to great shot selection.
Miami's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Pass to Burks. Back to Hero. Ware passes to Burks. Bird against Wiggins. 5 to shoot.
That's the aggressive part of Andrew Wiggins coming out of him, forcing the defender that time to get his hand in there.
He's had 5 chances at the line, gone 4 for 5.
Andrew Wiggins. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Wagner's checked in for Bol. Both shots good from the stripe. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Here's Van Vliet. 10 points for him. Pass to Bird. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Hero against Caruso. Shots good by Hero. Hero's got 22.
Pretty much having the green light on the offensive end. Tyler Hero gets explosive to score.
Van Vliet deciding where to go with it. They grab their own miss, and it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way.
Let's take a look at numbers for Wiggins. How's the last month of basketball been for him? He's putting up 13 points a game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And to be honest, not quite the numbers you've come to expect from a player of his caliber.
It's been a bit of a roller coaster, an up and down stretch for him right now, but don't worry, team. He'll be back out there and feasting in no time.
Trendon Watford's checked in for Alex Caruso. Pass to Hero. Adebayo with a screen on Christie. Hero from long range. Wiggins inside the line. And it's Miami with another. Gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Hero against Van Vliet. Screen by Watford. They double team Bird. Pass to Christie. Lets the 3 fly. Good on the 3-point shot. Christie's got 9.
That's pretty much not how they defend the 3-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. They double team Bird. Pass to Christie. Out to Bird. Takes the 3. Rebound by the Heat.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Wiggins dishes to Burks. Now Adebayo. Hero with it. 6 on the shot clock. Miami needs to get a shot off. Great open look there. Ware's got the lead up to 7 now for the Heat.
He does so much out there to stretch out the defense when he's out on the perimeter, and he drains the triple.
Van Vliet against Hero. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. He's got 12.
And unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. Van Vliet's a strong finisher for his size.
Here's Christie, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Pass to Ware. Outside, Hero. Good ball movement here by Miami. Back to Adebayo. Burks can't get it to go.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
And great find by Van Vliet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
Hero kicks to Wiggins. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Bird. Here's Christie. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And so it's Burks bringing it up now for Miami. They lead by 1. And here we go. Fast break. Van Vliet's got it. Christie can't make it.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups. And just Shakespearean there, a smart read. Saw the defense was collapsing inside, so he wisely pulled up from the outside and drilled it.
Bird inside the three-point line. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Here's Hero. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Well, it's one thing to stay balanced, but you really have to stay concentrated. That's a tough bucket by Tyler Hero.
And an important part of every team's game. We'll look at the hustle stats for the Heat.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
Man, scoring off of turnovers is so helpful. I mean, you get easy opportunities at the rim. It devastates the opponent. They've done a great job tonight of converting on those chances.
Here's Watford. Still scoreless. Inside. It's stolen by Adebayo. One-on-one here. Fires from the corner. Burks can't get it to go.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there.
Man, he shot this from... Man, that is sick. Look how he squared up to the basket over midair. Squares up in midair. Just flicked it. Got the roll. There he was.
One-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
And here is Hero. Following Larry Bird's three. Looking to get it going. And it's good on the way in. Burks has got 8.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Now, here's Wagner. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Lets it go from the wing. That's good, and the Heat lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Bird.
Great pass by Van Vliet. His first job on this squad is to facilitate.
Back to Hero. To the paint, where?
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's
in your face.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Bird, the pass to Watford. Now Van Vliet. Here's Christie. 11 points in the game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Van Vliet. Rebound by the Heat. Hero's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Watch out when Adebayo gets vertical. That's a big bam.
Now Van Vliet. 12 points for him.
2 minutes remaining.
Van Vliet with a screen on Burks. Christie can't make it.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Down low, here's Ware. And that one is stuffed right through.
Well, Anderson's such a unique point forward. He uses his size to see over the D and make those kind of passes.
Now here's Bird. He has 30. Watford finds Van Vliet. Off target from three-point range. The Heat leading by 8. Anderson in the post, covered by Van Vliet. Hero passes to Anderson. There's the 3. And there's Hero. That's good on the assist by Anderson. Anderson's got 5 assists tonight. Hero against Van Vliet. Bird, the pass to Wagner. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Wagner's got 5 points so far. Pass to Adebayo. Hero against Bird. Puts up a 3. Hero, no good.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
They get it again. Out to Bird. Fires the 3. Sinks the triple. Bird's got 33.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And here is Hero. 28 points for him. Pass to Burks. The tray. The shot. No good. Bird way outside. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the Miami Heat with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Back right after this. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm. Assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. They've got Wagner. Miller is out there with Dosunmu. Then there's Bull, and it's Okoro in at the small forward. Now here is Miller. After Tyler Hero's miss, Wagner with a screen for Miller. And that's collected by Love. The Heat leading by 6. Jaquez left side. Miller against Hero. Back to Jaquez. Here's Jovic. Hits it from three-point range. Jovic has got himself on the board with 3 there.
What a nice kick there from Jaquez, really making a quick read.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Back to Bull. 16 feet away. It's hauled in by the Heat. Jaquez with the ball. Pass to Hero. Now here's Anderson. Outside, Hero. Jacks up a 3. And the Heat, another 3.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Here, about 46% for the game.
Home team.
giving up a run here. Can they turn it around?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a fourth? I'm not sure.
With an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, the head coach of the home team had some words for the team during the break, and it was an intense huddle. Coach challenged his team. He told them the effort's not there. It has to get better. We'll see if those words work, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Miller outside. Wagner against Love. Back to Wagner. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking. Jump shot. Gave a little pump fake. And then off to the races.
Here's Hero. Lays it up and banks it in. Hero's got the lead up to 12 now for the Heat.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Dozuma with the bounce pass. Here's Miller. The rebound by Anderson.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Jovic passes to Jaquez. Love with the screen on Bowl. Hero on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Wagner's got rebound number 5 here tonight. That's in, and the Miami lead is cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Bowl.
Yeah, inside, Bowl does a great job just making subtle adjustments and utilizing that length.
Hero passes to Jaquez. Hero sets the pick for Jaquez. No good on the 3. Gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Dosunmu, shot's good. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. To the middle, here's Hero. Tries again, and Bull pulls it down. Bull's got 8 rebounds in this game. Pass to Dosunmu. Wagner outside. Now here's Okoro. Clock at 6. Here's Bull. Lays it up off the glass. Bull's got 4 this quarter.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Now here's Love. Hero finds Jaquez. Good ball movement here by the Heat. That one drops for him.
And the balance Jaquez Jr. has is impressive. That's tough trying to knock him off his filter.
Alex Caruso. He's checked in for Okoro. Alec Burks checked in for the Heat.
At the line for 1.
The free throw drops for Jaquez.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Dosunmu, the pass to Caruso. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, easy call.
And the league trying to get a bit more competition in the All-Star game. You got any ideas there?
Well, cash prizes seem to work well for the in-season tournament. Even a little something might help up the ante just a bit.
And that one misses. The Heat making a switch here. Jovic is checked in. Good on the second free throw. Now Burks. Pass to Hero. For the three. Larry Bird grabs the miss. Bird's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Caruso. Good. And it's Bird picking up the assist.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
The Heat leading by 6. Outside, Hero. Larry Bird grabs the miss.
He needs to try to get another basket this quarter because clearly his jumper is not going down right now.
Bucket is good.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
Possession's just way more efficient, I think, here tonight. Taking smarter, better shots, moving the ball around. That's helped them to get back in the ball game.
Ball is turned over. Home team ball. Khalil Wade. Idris Bam Adebayo.
And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
Bird dishes to Miller. Over Burks. That one rolling around and runs out.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Simmons with it. Picked up by Hero. The shot's good.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now Hero. Adebayo against Bird. 5 on the clock. The tray. Offensive rebound. Gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. Getting some solid hits for them.
Yeah, Ball with the unique combination of height and skill. That's a challenge for any defender.
Ball. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Makes it, and the next one could tie it up.
And like his father, Manute, Bowles' combination of size and scoring is very unique. The key for him is just staying healthy.
Andrew Wiggins checked in for Miami. That one drops. He ties it up. And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. He knows every possession is critical now. Fred VanVleet is checked in for Bol. Here's Hero. Pass to Burks. In the corner, it's Wiggins. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Trying to get something going. Shot is good off the back rim and in. And the Heat lead by 2.
Well, around the rim, Bam Adebayo makes so many things happen because he's so athletic.
On the wing, Miller. Covered by Wiggins. Looking to get back on track here. It's deflected, and they recover it. Caruso finds Bird. A fadeaway, and they pick up 2. Bird's got 35 in the game.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
On deep, Adebayo. And Simmons with the rebound. Gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the fourth, sinking the majority of their shots. No good from Bird. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Pass to Adebayo. Back to Hero. Here's Ware. Shot clock at 6. Burks kicks to Adebayo. Hits the three-point bomb. Adebayo's got 5 points now in the quarter.
He's been incredible in this half. Anytime he pulls up from outside, you think that's bottoms.
Bird outside. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Miami leading by 3. Wiggins drives in. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Wiggins has got 9 points now in just the second half. And here is Van Vliet. Pass to Bird. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Few players have the overall game of Larry Bird. Obviously, we know he can shoot the lights out, but he's also an elite-level passer.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Bird hits them both.
A big fellow with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Now here's Wiggins. Pass to Adebayo. Hero sets the pick for Adebayo. Back to Wiggins. Caruso against Hero. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Bird, the pass to Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
And at his size, all Simmons needs is prime-time positioning, and he's golden. A fantastic dunker.
Miami's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. Wiggins kicks to Adebayo. Burks against Van Vliet. Burks with it, launches it. Caruso grabs the miss. Caruso's got his 4th rebound in this one. 3-pointer, and another one falls. Amazing.
Oh, another extraordinary effort from him. So he's come to expect this now.
Yeah, he's now tied for the 5th most 40-point games over a single season, setting expectations extremely high.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Miami trailing. Now, Hero. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And, guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Here's Simmons. Bird a screen on Burks. And Simmons kicks to Bird. It's tipped. Inside, here's Adebayo. Misses and the dry spell continues.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over
him. 51 seconds left in the game. Van Vliet passes to Bird. It counts.
That is world class.
I've seen that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now.
How about Ben Simmons coming up big, playing good defense and rebounding? This is the best he's played all year long. And we need it now with Jalen Duren being hurt for probably the next 2 months. He's out. You guys are enjoying the content. Please give this video a like and subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell. And the Magic Johnson, Larry Bird season continues, folks. As well as Kobe Bryant and Will Chamberlain and Michael Jordan. All on my channel, guys. If you want to be a part of it, subscribe to it. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss a moment of the action. Thanks.
.46 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And stolen by Simmons. So they foul intentionally.
Personal foul. Fourth team foul.
And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Seconds left in the fourth quarter. Van Vliet outside. They double team Bird. Looks for Miller. Gets it to him. Rebound by the Heat.
Sometimes you just have an off night, guys, and that's what we've seen so far.
Here's Wiggins. And that time, also a missed shot. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
Taking 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Some padding here on the free throw line. Some good work.
Timeout called the Heat. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
Still a sliver of hope.
Yeah, act fast, but without mistakes.
Now into the lineup for your home team. Larry Nance Jr., Alex Caruso, Max Christie.
17 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Hero, no good. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Your home team. Number 2 shots.
first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. And an intentional foul right there.
And you can see where they're coming from by fouling to stop the clock, but really they're just getting themselves.
Line for two.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 9. Bird hits them both.
Ooh, I think that's a wrap, and I can tell you, you can't have more pressure-packed free throws than the ones that are going to seal the game.
So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Larry Bird.
Oh, man, what a big game, fourth quarter by Team Larry Bird. The whole team showed up for that one, and they need every bit of it. Let's take a look at the stats here. Miami going 11 for 33 from downtown. Team Larry Bird struggling from downtown, only able to hit 8 threes out of 22. Fast break points went to Team Larry Bird. But look at the bench points, guys. There you go. Team Larry Bird's bench points. The bench stepped up big tonight. 37 big points off the bench to contribute. And that fourth quarter was amazing, man. Ben Simmons came in and played some big minutes in the fourth quarter, finally, defensively and getting on the offensive and defensive glass. Bird with 48 points, 12 rebounds tonight, 5 assists, 4 steals. Now, this is really big. This is a really big win because this team just lost the game to the Celtics. And with the New York Knicks are one game and a half behind the Celtics. Team Larry Bird right now in the Eastern Conference. So this was a big game to keep them going forward. But the big story here is, even with this win, Team Larry Bird has problems going forward because we've just lost Jalen Duren, our number one rebounder. Let's take a look at his injury status in this game. The second best player on the team, in my opinion, overall, and the best rebounder and defensive player is out for the next 4 to 6 weeks. So we just lost our starting center. So we're going to have to pick up the slack. We're probably going to have to see Larry Bird playing a lot of power forward going forward. I mean, he's going to have to because we're going to need somebody to help out in the glass. Jalen Duren on the season. I think on the season he's been averaging what? He's averaging how many rebounds a game on the season? Just a moment here. He's averaging 13 rebounds a game for us on the season, guys. How do you replace that? You don't. Okay. You have to get other people to step up. Look for Ben Simmons to start saying a lot more minutes coming up soon. Bird's probably going to be playing a lot of power forward coming up. And it's going to be a patchwork job, man, for Team Larry Bird. But, yeah, pulling it out here. Let's take a look at that. Let's take a look at that big shot by Bird, though, at the end of the fourth quarter. He had that ballsy three-pointer that he took. He just stepped right into it. He didn't even care. On a fast break, I think it was right here. The game was tied. The game was tied right here, guys. They were down by 1, I believe. And Bird just stepped right into it and floated. Just shot a floater three. Two guys coming right at him. Just nailed it. This was like with 2 minutes to go in the game. Let me see if I can see the score over the overhead. Should show it up here somewhere on the overhead. Somewhere in the stadium. Where's the scoreboard? Should be a scoreboard somewhere in there. I guess Bird didn't pay for one. That's so Larry. I guess Bird. There it is. It's over there. I can see it on the upper corner over there. There it is. Leave it to Larry Bird to get his arena with the cheapest scoreboard he can pay. Fine. Let me see if I can subject focus there. Where's the score at? The score, yeah, it was 104 to 103. They were down by one when Bird took this shot. They were down by 1 point when Bird took this shot, guys. Man, I'm messing up. I'll just go back into it. They were down by 1 point when Bird took this shot. Bam! Gave them the lead, and they never looked back after that. That's the type of plays Larry Bird makes. It's just on a fast break. This is the defensive possession. They got the stop. Good defense by Van Vliet. They got the stop. They get the rebound. They advance the ball. Here comes Bird. Just says, bam. Oh, boy. It's nice to have that guy on your team. But going forward, let's go ahead and let's see what's up next. Let's see what's going on next, guys. Oh, boy. Oh, it's going to be some good games coming up here for both Team Magic. Let's take a look at the season at glance right now for the Boston Celtics, for Team Larry Bird here. With that win, that pushes them to 28-6 with the Knicks 2 games behind. The Pacers are 7 games behind. Now, out west, we can see out west with Team Magic, you can see there is a 3-game tie for the number 1 seed in the Western Conference. That's how competitive it is out west. 3 people are tied for the number 1 seed, with the Thunder 2 games behind. The Warriors are 3 games behind, and the Pelicans are 4. So it's really a gridlock. And we got plenty of games left in the season to be played. So it's going to be a war, a fight to the finish out in the West. So let's see the next game on the slate for Team Magic or Team Bird here. I believe it's going to be Team Magic coming up next. Yeah, they'll be at home playing against the New York Knicks. Jalen Duren's out. Yeah, let's go ahead and fix that right now. Let's get Jalen Duren out of there. Duren's out, man. Duren is out for the next 4 to 6 weeks. So this is going to be Jalen Duren was picked, folks, because he was there to support Bird defensively as well as offense with his rebounding and his shot blocking. Now you're not going to have that anymore. Now you're going from him to Larry Nance Jr. You've gone from, no disrespect, but that is a big drop off. I prefer to have Wagner coming off the bench. That's why I'm saying we're just going to go ahead and I really don't even I want Bird to stay at the small forwards, but you might have to go ahead and slide Bird to the power forward and then put Bowl at the center and then let Caruso come in and start. That's what we're going to do. We're just going to slide Bird to the power forward and then Bowl will come in and Caruso will start at small forward for the rest of it. That's the way we're going to play it because I think we'll be stronger that way. So there you go, guys. Jalen Duren out for the next 4 to 6 weeks. It's going to be tough for Team Bird to keep this going, bro. It's going to be tough because they have lost a lot. That guy was averaging 13-plus rebounds a night, man. Now it's gone. And on top of that, Bowl doesn't have the best conditioning in the world, so you just lost a lot of size. But you still got this man right here, so you're still going to be in the game. So going for it. Let's see. Next game coming up on the slate for Team Showtime. It's going to be, By the way, check out the new jerseys for Team Showtime, y'all. Showtime unveiling those new jerseys. What you guys think about these new uniforms for Team Showtime? New court, too, coming up. But, yeah, it'll be Team Showtime taking on the New York Knicks in what will be a spirited game. Look at that roster they bolster. Jalen Brunson, Mchale Bridges, OJ Anunoby, Josh Hart, and Karl Anthony Towns, probably the sweetest shooting big man in the game today, taking on Magic Johnson and his boys. Man, it's going to be a tough game for Team Showtime, and they need it. Another quick glance at the standings out west. One game right now, get your heart broken. Timberwolves, a couple days right now. The Mavericks, after a couple days now, we simulated now. The Mavericks are moved down a spot. Team Showtime's now the number 2 team, but a half game behind the Timberwolves. So if they can win this game, they'll tie. They'll tie with the Timberwolves for that number 1 spot and keep pace with that. As for Team Larry Bird, the Knicks need this game so they can try to catch Team Larry Bird. So it's a big game for both teams. The Knicks need this game to catch Team Larry Bird, whereas Showtime needs this to catch the Timberwolves. So it'll be a big game coming up here. And I will have that game coming for you guys shortly. The Knicks at 26-8, Team Showtime at 24-8, and I will have that game coming for you guys shortly. So I humbly ask you guys to give this video a like and subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you don't miss a moment of the action. Because the Larry Bird, Magic Johnson season is just getting started, baby. We are getting close to All-Star break here, and it is heating up in this playoff chase. And I will see you guys in the next video. I thank you guys for hanging out, and I hope you had a good time watching this. Peace out, and take care wherever you are in the world.